when it comes to that. Everybody's like, it's fucking
I
amazing.
avoided it for years, dude. I think I watched it like during the pandemic.
Yeah, like I didn't get into like Game of Thrones until like they were on like their third or fourth season. Like
Okay,
I
there you
didn't
go.
watch it yet. So sometimes I get in that where I'm like, I'm gonna wait because I don't want to be disappointed by
Yep,
this.
I get
Like,
it.
all
I get
right.
it. It's like that baddie you've been thinking about for a while. I'm
Yeah,
gonna wait to think
yep,
about it.
yep. And then,
The disappointment.
girl,
uh,
you smell like shit. The fuck? Going so many directions. Went that way.
I know. Okay.
Anyways,
Well, let's keep it moving.
all right. So, um, Rusty fights off these little kids, and he wins the fight, and they think like that's it. No, I won the fight. That's all I needed to do. Now we're good. Now we're solid, right? Now we can get over all of this stuff. And then Russ actually remembers what happens in real life. Um, so it turns out that his mom is actually very sick, probably cancer.
It's always cancer. I mean, it's what kills so many of us. So
I know, but like I feel like it's even more now. Like anytime somebody was like, "Oh yeah, my parents dying," it's like it's always fucking cancer.
mhm.
It's never anything else.
No,
It's never like anything at all. It's always cancer.
it's
And I'm
not
just
like a coconut falling on their head. It's just always
like an accident or something. Getting hit by a bus doesn't happen anymore,
no.
right? Like car accidents don't happen. Apparently, it's always just cancer.
It always it is.
Could have got the flu or something, pneumonia, nothing.
No,
Nope, cancer.
it wasn't even.
Anyways,
Yeah, I was gonna say another joke, but that was gonna be terrible. Yeah,
yeah,
we'll
yeah,
keep it
yeah.
moving. Yep.
So, anyways, um, so finds out we find out that she's very sick. Um, she goes to pick up Rusty from the principal's office, and we find out also it's his birthday, right? His birthday, and like this all coincides because um he's about to turn 40, which is a big
Yeah.
turnaround year
Yeah.
for a lot of people. Nowadays, it's like 30. It's like 40, and they're like, "You're old as fuck."
I
Now it's
know.
like
I know.
30 is like the big year. But and then everything kind of coincides with his birthday. So he starts seeing little Russ on his before his birthday, and now on his birthday, he actually is realizing all of the traumatic things that have happened to him. Anyways, then they go home, and the dad is very pissed off at Rusty um, because the mom wasn't supposed to leave the house, and she had to leave the house to go pick him up from school after he got into a fight, and shakes him aggressively um, and tells him to stop crying, which we see why he hates crying. He hates when people cry, and he doesn't cry. Talks about the wambulance all the time. Then we also see where he gets his twitch from, and his dad tells him to grow up, just grow up. And so all Bruce Willis's Russ can do is just watch again and remember exactly what happened. I did. I don't know about you, but I did like the take where he's just like, as you know, he's 40 years old, and he's just like, Dad was just scared. He didn't. He was just scared. Now he has to raise you, and then he also had like a sister, but I don't know if that came later on or not. But um, he's scared to raise you alone, and he doesn't know how to do it. That fucking this is a kids movie, and it's just hits home, and
Yeah.
then he also talks about like Rusty talks about was it his fault that mom died? He's like, no, of course not. Why would it be? She was sick before this, so it wasn't gonna get any better. Um, and then of course he hugs himself, and he forgives himself, his younger self, and is finally ready to just understand and get along with the fact that this stuff happened. Um, yeah.
accept it, process it, move through it,
Mm-hmm.
to finally comfort the younger self, right? You see him being more kind, accepting to the kid version, right? Nurturing, caring. He cries.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, I guess I'm starting to back up, kid.
Ambulance.
You see him connecting, right, with he's becoming one now,
Mm-hmm.
right? Where you're disconnected, dissociated, now you're becoming one and like powerful. So I think that's the big thing that Spence people need to do is you need to become one. You need to merge the identities.
Mm-hmm.
You don't always keep them segregated or alone or isolated. You have to merge them all. It's
Mm-hmm.
kind of like the movie that we did with Sammy Sullivan on Inside Out, is where anxiety, fear, and all that shit, anger, happiness, joy, right? They all hug each other at the end. And then that's when
Mm-hmm.
she gets the healing and that's when she can reconnect with her friends.
Right.
It's all about hugging all the identities, even the traumatized little fat kid that you don't like.
Yeah.
Wild scene. Obviously, I cried in that one.
Yeah.
I cried when he's yelling at the kid and shaking him. And I found the screw, right? He's talking about, I found the screw. Here's the screw. So he's like super traumatized and he keeps saying the screw thing, right? I've been there.
Mm-hmm.
And like, look, I did it. I solved it. And the other person just fucking reaming you out.
Yeah.
I feel like
because he's a kid, he doesn't understand that it's not
doesn't
about the
understand what's
screw.
going on.
He doesn't know.
Yep.
And he just found out in that way that his mom's dying.
His mother's dying.
Like he just found out.
Kids all fucked up. Kids all fucked up, right? And then the dad to be shake him.
Yeah.
Like, bro, what are you doing, bro?
Yeah.
What are you doing? And I get it, right? He's losing his wife, his partner, his best friend. He's not prepared to be a dad. I was talking to a parent recently, and you know, I talk to humans all the time now, and one of them was like, "Hey, man, my partner would have died from this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm checking out." Right? And I asked very pointed questions to see they're like 100%. I was like, "What would happen to the kids?" He's like, "I don't even know." But it's no way I was going to lose my partner like this. And I was like, I get it. I don't fully agree with it, but homie, but I get it. I get it.
Yeah, I get that. I understand.
It's fucked up. Yeah, it's fucked up. But also, you can't do it to the babies.
No, because then what? Then who do they have?
Who they got? They got your grandparents, aunties, uncles. It's just, you know, they're gonna lose both parents.
Yeah.
But humans got a lot of reasons for it, and this person had a lot of reasons on why they couldn't make it. Thankfully, their person is like doing good and healthy, and everything's fine. But yeah, to raise kids on your own, G.
Yeah.
Tough. You just lose your partner. Tough. I'm sure the dad was a shit after that, depressed as fuck. Probably, you know, I'm not saying that all dudes drink, but probably using substances. He's probably coping in some other. Who knows? Maybe he did fantastic. I assume he didn't because shit continued to get weird as young Bruce.
Yeah. And as we saw in the beginning of the film,
not connected at all.
He still has a strained relationship with his father.
Yeah.
So after this, they didn't show like they didn't show like, you know, the relationship after that with the dad. But I feel like after that, I think he became more open to it because
I'm sure
he was angry and he didn't know why. Right? He didn't know why because he couldn't remember back then. So he couldn't remember why he was angry at his dad and what he did because he repressed it all and buried it down. So it's like now that he remembers and now he's he's forgiving. I think that then now he can actually get past that and actually talk to his dad and his family overall because he's, you know, he doesn't fuck with any of his family members.
None of them. Nothing. No friends. No family. Wild scene, but now we understand what makes a person. And this isn't over dramatized. This is how that shit kind of works, man. It can fuck with you. It can schism some stuff.
Very realistic.
And
I think that's why it's worse, right? Or like not worse, but you know, it's way more. It gets to you a little bit more because it's a lot more realistic.
It's so real.
Yeah.
Right. Parents divorce all the time. Parents get sick all the time. Parents have psychiatric issues and maybe lose their beans and like get hospitalized. Maybe they don't get normal. Maybe they're always different after that. Maybe they always got some type of psychosis, or maybe the sibling does and they need a ton of attention. And so you change as a kid, you alter as a kid to make sure the family works better. Yeah, it's heavy. Heavy. Love that he embraced the little kid and cried, man.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, those are one of
Especially because it
those.
was Bruce Willis, bro.
No.
Because he was seen as like the action star,
Yeah.
the guy like don't get me- he's had roles where it's not just Die Hard and stuff like that, but that was his main thing,
It's just
Die
stick.
Hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, like being that action star, and now you finally get to see him cry and just be emotional. It's
I think
crazy.
that's what fucks me up right now too, though. I think like
Mm.
him being like this and then knowing kind of what's going on now with his family and loved ones
Yeah.
and like seeing him laughing and smiling and talking shit, right? And not just like that stoic dude and then crying, bro. I think that fucked me up too.
Mm.
Not gonna lie, I think that adds some seasoning to it, right? I just feel so bad. I feel so good that his family loves him so much. His current family, the rest of his other, family, his ex-wife is there, right, and just supporting him. I'm like, that's good fucking people, bro.
Yeah.
They're taking Christmas photos together and just being there, and the current wife is allowing, right, the ex to be there.
Yeah.
It's just, I'm like, this is just. He must have lived a good life, bro. To have that many good people around him, he had to have been a good fucking dude.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Had to have been a good dude. You don't have people like that around at the end if you're not a good dude.
It's true.
There's no way.
It's true.
So I think there's some meta in that too. Let's get to these last couple scenes because these were very powerful too.
Yeah, last one actually.
Oh, okay.
So after this moment and this clarifying moment of like how they got to where they are now, they're back in that diner, back in that imaginary diner.
Hey, thanks for watching this video. Check out the full episode on our channel and anywhere you find podcasts. Also, remember to like and subscribe. Whoop whoop!